Hello children, how are you all? This is Sridevi from Tal Padmavati International School, Warangal. Today I am back with new topic from economics. I hope you all enjoy this new topic in grade 9 from economics. Economics is a study of how society uses its limited resources. Economics is a social science that deals with the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. Economics focus heavily on the four factors of production, which are land, labor, capital, and organization or entrepreneur. So, before going to the topic, let me tell you, generally cotton is the main source where we get the cloth. Clothes are made out of cotton. Exactly when we talk about cotton clothes, they are made out of cotton. You can see the cotton in the field, and even you can see cotton plucking out by the laborers, where in the previous image you have seen the land presence where the cotton is grown. Here you are seeing the manual power or the manual labor who are plucking out the cotton balls in the field, where it is a part of their duty for their source of income as well as for the production of a good. When the cotton is being completely extracted, even the manually they can pluck the cotton, or else different types of machines which can be used in the field during the harvesting time, where the easy method based on technology and machineries, they can extract the cotton balls in the field. And now you can see cotton textiles in India, where the cotton is being pulled out from the seeds, and using the different machineries, they will be making out the weaving method or making out the thread where they make the clothes. And this is the other method where even manual are also been involved, like labor are also been involved, and even machines. In the same way, let me come to the next image. I hope you have understood what it shows. It is a tea plantation. Most of our now North India is being covered with the tea plantations, where the best different flavored teas we find, like Taj Mahal, Assam tea, etc., etc., and where they are being grown, and women plucking out the tea leaves in the tea plantation or the gardens of tea plantation. And this shows even a method where the labor are being used, where different women takes the responsibility as the labor work, who goes on around the tea plantation gardens and pluck out all the different leaves in the tea plantation, where they hold a big luggage back of their body, holding out with a big tub, where they pluck out the leaves and fill it up. And these all are being collected manually and are being carried out into a machine, where I hope children, you are able to understand what exactly I am going to speak about. Like even you can see the images where they are plucking out, or plantations or the cotton, you can understand very clearly. So here, unless the land, unless the labor, unless the machines, we cannot get a product into the market. It is all completely related with one another, where every part of production is based on different aspects. Like you can see the machines, where the tea plantation, where after the plucking of leaves, which are being shifted into the machines and are being cut into different pieces. Based on that, with the help of very big heaters or the boilers, where they make them burn or else heat up, and the leaf will be turning out into ashy substance, which can be used as a powdery substance. You can see in the image, children, where the tea powder is coming out and filling up a bag. You can see the man collecting the tea. So this is all what I mean to say is, based on the word economics relates with different methods of production, which is a part of its economical activity. So here comes with your topic. Today we are going to focus as I have come across with the different aspects related with the topic, different source of extracting the goods or else the services or else the production based on different classifications you have seen just now in the previous images. This is all about economics, which is from the lesson called as a village, a story of the village Palampur. It is the village which we are going to learn more about it. In this lesson we will learn about the basic features of production, and when we talk about farming, what are the basic requirements for farming, and then how the different methods or modern techniques in farming are being used. So here in the same way, in this chapter we are going to discuss about main relation of the farming and the basic factors of production similarly to it, and new techniques. And in this you can see a village called as Palampur, a village which is located in India towards the western part of Uttar Pradesh, to the northwestern part of Uttar Pradesh. In the village called as Palampur, it is located within the 3 kilometers away from a bigger village, bigger than the Palampur, which is called as Raiganj. Palampur is well connected with good roads with Raiganj, and most of the roads are weathered roads. Here you can see all type of weathered roads in these regions, in this village. And this type of roads can be used in any seasons, as you all know very well. This type of roads can be used in any seasons. It may be like the summer or winter or rainy. They are good and comfortable to be used. When it comes to rainy, even because of heavy rains in our country, we may have problems and troublesome where it is all completely with muddy areas. So as weathered roads are very comfortable, which are being made out of concrete and cement, so they are very good and comfortable in these regions, particularly when we talk about Palampur. So here in this village there are very good facilities of road transport, and they don't have any particular issues or problems through road transport. And now let us know about the people living in this village. In this village we can see around 450 families. In these 450 there are 80 families who belongs to upper caste, who have around 50 to 60 of land of their own. You can see upper caste people who own their lands around 50 to 60% all over the Palampur. And here there are other category of people who belongs to SC caste, and who are being also called as Dalits, and they comprise around 1/3 out of all the whole strength or the population of that particular village. Around 1/3 of the population are the Dalits, who live in one corner of the village. And the farmers here in this village mostly use the borewells and good irrigational facilities, which are being supported by good electricity. Here we have a very good electricity in this region or in this Palampur village. And let me tell you children, even today also there are so many such villages who don't have proper electricity facilities, even in India too. But this place is not that. It is very comfortable and good at its electricity facilities. Even water facilities are also very comfortable in these areas. And here in this village we have a very good facility like primary health centers. You can see in the image we have a primary health centers like medical facilities, 2 primary schools even for the children in that village, and 1 high school also is there in this Palampur village, which is run by the government. And even primary health center is also undertaken by the government, and a private hospital like dispensary. Now we can come to the conclusion that there are certain basic requirements which can make the village people live comfortable. So when comes with the India, based on this aspect of economic production, too many such problems are there which are being faced in our country, But based on the topic, let we go and learn more about from the lesson. Like another thing is about organization of production. So in this lesson, let me tell you that in this organization of production, the basic need to know is what is this organization of production. Organization of production is nothing but the factors of production which is related with the land, labor, capital, organization. Number 1 is the land, number 2 is the labor, 3 is capital, and 4 is organization or else the entrepreneur. So from basic need, let's know about land, which is more important in this topic. The basic production is through land. Land is the main need for production. Land is a natural resource, as you all know that, which cannot be expanded, or it is fixed and is limited resource. Of course, we can convert the forest and use the land for other form of according to our need. As you all know, land is not that elastic or a comfortable thing which we can use according to it, stretching out or pulling out and making it big and small or anything like. It is only a fixed asset or a natural resource and a limited resource which is created by nature. So here also we cannot create a new land for our usage. It is not that easy to create a new land and use according to our need. So the existing, we have to convert the existing land into some other form and use according to our need. So now let us know about the second basic factor, that is labor. People who do the work. Labor are nothing but the people who serve or do the service. A labor is a person who work for an amount of fixed payment. It can be a daily wage or else weekly or monthly salary. Like you all know very well the sources of income where your parents does their work, other than a government employee, or else a private school teacher, or else a person who does any other work like in a bank, or else anything which makes a source of income. Here labor is a person who renders his service for his livelihood, is also called as labor. It may be the educated or else the illiterate, whoever they may be, who does the work based on technology they may work, or else based on their hard work they may do. So here we can see types of labor who are called as skilled laborers and manual laborers. Let us know about the skilled laborers. Skilled laborers are those who are highly educated, who can work accordingly to their qualification or skill to work. In particularly job are called as the skilled laborers. Like teachers who are well educated, who are well trained, are skilled laborers. And here the labor who don't have any specified qualification, who don't have any technical background, or not trained, or who have the knowledge of who don't have the knowledge of technology, even these are also used to work, who are called as the manual labor. You can see in the image very clearly inputs required at different stages during, means it is as usually we can say that along with the manual labor as well as the skilled labor, it is been like a fixed capital and working capital, which we will be learning further from the lesson. Now let us know about the capital, means the investment in the business, but still we need to know much about it. Now capital is of two types, as I told you, that fixed capital and working capital. Let us know about the fixed capital. In this we can see the tools, machines, buildings, so on tools which we can use here, which comes under fixed capital, like bore wells, tractors, or office maintenance. This all comes under fixed capital. Whereas when we talk about working capital, in this we can know about raw material used in the production, and to make all this the work is done with the money. So overall here to have all this we need money. That is the foremost thing which we need more in this production. And now to make all this, we need people who are called as the entrepreneur or human capital. To make out the completion of production of a product, we mainly need the human resources here to work together using the human knowledge and technology for the best production. So land, labor, capital and human capital together called as factors of production, or else we can call as organization of production. And all these when together forms, there is a scope of production and there is a scope of good income, or else the supply of goods in time. Where so all this we need in the production is that is in the business is land, labor, capital, organization, or else the entrepreneur, which play a vital role in this topic, which we will be learning more about deep from the lesson. That's all from this part 1, children. Hope you understood. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.